Speaking of emails, Feeney, you had what was the start of a delightful exchange with my hometown ball club, the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Yes, I wrote
Fill
the
everybody
Pirates.
in.
What happened last week, I read the first letter. I was on a jury duty. Nothing to do in a jury duty. I was like, I'm going to mix it up because I'm a scamp. And I wrote to the Pittsburgh Pirates. I read the letter last week.
And this is all real.
This is all real. And the response,
got to go back and listen to the first
real.
letter because it really is something.
And what it was, basically, I detailed the fact that I had a girlfriend, Megan, and she had bought me she had charted my genealogy or something like that. And because of that, she and I broke up. But I tracked my genealogy to like this pirate who killed my grandfather. Because of that, I want the Pirates to be strict. I don't want them to be called the Pirates anymore. And they responded. They gave me this nice response. A little boilerplate.
And you suggested that instead of Pittsburgh Pirates, go with something that's not controversial, like the Pittsburgh Beavers.
The Pittsburgh Beavers, I think the Pittsburgh Yinzers, the Pittsburgh Warhols, and then, of course, the Pennsylvania Professional Men's Baseball Club.
Iron City
the
Pirates.
Iron City Pirates,
I
thought that was kind of funny. They sent me this very nice letter, dear Daniel, blah, blah, blah. They're not going to do it. They ended it with have a nice day. So, of course, I could have left it like that. But, no, I couldn't do that. So I responded. So after their have a nice day.
This is my favorite new bit.
I decided to.
But it is all real.
Yeah, these letters are real. So I just wrote them back. I had nothing to do on a Saturday morning because I wasn't doing this show anymore. And I know you weren't going to call me. And I decided to write them back. So the last words they said were have a nice day. Dear Pittsburgh Pirates, have a nice day? You're going to have to do better than that. Let me tell you a story. Megan took me back.
That's right. You announced at the end of your first missive that she had broken up with you. Yes.
Megan took me back. Last Saturday night, we had a chicken dinner to celebrate our reconciliation.
Why do they need to know what the food was? All right.
I made it myself, and not to brag, my cooking is like Garrett Cole's slider. To make it work, you need 2 balls. Anyway, after our third bottle of wine, Megan made a toast. She said, I'm a new man since I began working on my special project. I've been calling my quest to change the name of the Pirates my special project. She has no idea what it's about. She's some dummy. Anyway, while she yammered on, I had a smile on my face, but boy, inside I was seething. Little did she know my appeal to your team to change the name was denied. Little did she know I was insulted, humiliated, and enraged. At the end of her toast, Megan admitted she wanted me to end this, quote, perfect evening by putting a baby inside of her. I responded by flipping the dining room table over and ordering her to get out. Look what you've done.
This is the Pirates organization.
Please, I appeal to you one more time to reconsider my request to change the name of your ball club.
That's the only thing that can make you and Megan right.
It's ruining me. To sweeten the deal for you, I've attached the recipe for Dan's famous chicken. Enjoy. And I just attached, a lemon and garlic roast chicken by Ina Garden. Just to be silly. And I said recipe courtesy out of Ina Garden.
Oh, Gregory Polanco's going to love it.
Yours sincerely, Dan Penny. P.S. I had another nightmare about Calico Jack last night. Me, Megan, and a couple friend of ours were sailing off Catalina when suddenly that murderous bastard attacked us. He and his pirates diced up the women and kept us men as prizes, if you know what I mean. Not to be graphic, but he forced unwelcome love into me. It was obscene. And he kept me alive to live with the shame. I'm telling you, he was no good. Pirates were no good. We have to fix this situation. Let's make a deal. So I sent that letter. Now, again,
same guy?
Not to the organization. Not expecting a response. But before, it took like a month to get back. This one took like a week to get back, which was great. Dear Mr. Penny, okay. Thank you for contacting the Pittsburgh Pirates. As we informed you before, we acknowledge your concerns, but unfortunately have no plan to change the name of our organization. But out of respect to your repeated requests, we are copying your letters in our responses to our PR and legal departments. We consider this matter now closed, and once again apologize if it's not acceptable to you. Have a nice day.
And we more or less, please read between the lines. We've notified the authorities. If we hear from you again, you'll be arrested.
Let's go Bucks. Sincerely, and I'm not going to say his name. Let's just call him Todd. He put his name down. All right, so fine. I'm thinking, well, that's it. But he signed his name Todd. That left the window open. So of course I had to respond back. and we can talk about that the next
We'll have
episode.
that the next one.
Yeah, so there you go.
Oh, man, that is the greatest. Why? I like that you're supposed boy, that's great. That's so passive-aggressive. Hey, we're taking these letters from a psychopath seriously enough that we've notified the law.
Not the law, our legal departments, our PR
right.
and legal departments. But anyway, so that was the second letter. It gets a little more ridiculous as we go on, but it was pretty funny.